Welcome to the Soul Cave. Hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? So here we are, another shoe video, and I gotta dedicate this shoe video to my Facebook page. It just kind of blew up in my world. I mean, a lot of people's world, maybe it's not big or nothing, but I had made this page for the Soul Cave on Facebook. And I made it just for myself, was, you know, posting pictures of the shoes, on feet pics, the old day pics when I had my old collection, and it's just a memory thing that I made. And all of a sudden, the last couple of weeks, that thing's just blew up with people. And so I asked, you know, I was almost to 500 people, so I'm like, you know, hey, if you guys share this and what have you, give me 23 more people, I'll make a new shoe video. 24 hours later, I had like 123, so, and it's still climbing today. So this video is dedicated to everybody on the Soul Cave Facebook page. Thank you all. Guess you guys wanted a new video, huh? So here we go. What do we talk about? There's been so many shoes I've picked up since my last video, obviously, because it's been quite a while. Been, you know, lackadaisy just doing what I do. You know what I'm saying, G? What's up? All right. In better spirits than my last videos, but I won't get into all that. So why don't we just go with what I picked up lately, and then we'll backtrack eventually with some videos. And I'll tell you some other projects I'm going to try to start working on. But you know me, will I follow through? I'm going to try this time. So, this latest Saturday was the 10s, the old double nickels, the 45. If you don't know the story, Google it. You should know by now. Jordan coming back, wear 45, 55 points, blah, 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 blah. The old double nickel. I used to use that term as on a CB when you were driving down Highway 55. There's a Smoky on double nickel, eastbound double nickel, etc., etc. So we've got the remastered shoes. Well, let me get into my personal opinion on the whole remastered thing. The first one I got, I think that was remastered. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was this one. And I wasn't too impressed with it. I don't know if this is one. There was, you know, a lot of glue spots. And I don't know if it's one of them had some damage on the leather. Might have been the other one. So I wasn't too happy and too impressed with the first round of the remasters. But I gotta say, the quick look on what has come out lately, I don't really have any complaints. Obviously, it's nice leather. Got that tumbled leather thing going. I'm not even a Big Ten person, but this one and this one, just colorways that I have to keep. I love them. I didn't even try for the Lady Liberties because it wasn't really, I liked them, but wasn't something that I wanted to go after, so to speak. If they would have fell in my lap, I would have got them. But that makes me to another point with the remastered, with the higher prices. I'm starting to care less about the shoes now. What I mean by that is if I don't have somebody to hook me up with a shoe and I don't get it, I don't really care anymore. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of the raffles. I'm tired of the lines. The last time I was in line was actually for those, and I wasn't even in line to get the shoe because I already had it locked down. I was waiting around to see if they had any extra because I was going to double up on it because I liked it. And I'm standing there, and this is City Gear on West Florissant. And you know, I'm the only white guy there, which is normally the case. But, so I'm standing there and I'm talking to some people that I know from the shoe community around St. Louis. And this one loudmouth dude was just like, what'd he say exactly? It's been a minute. We take out our frustrations on people like you. And this is, you know, in Ferguson area too, so go figure. Not highly intelligent dude. There was, like I said, there was this girl who apologized for her kind being like that, and I'm like, it has nothing to do with your kind. You don't have to apologize for him. He's not your keeper. You don't even know the dude. People are people. People are individuals when I look at them, and your actions are individually you. It's not based on whether you're a girl, you're a boy, you're black, you're white, etc., etc. I don't get into all that racial crap and all the discrimination bullshit. I just don't like it. So there's been a lot of things that's kind of just turned me off to trying to get shoes anymore. And so if it's something that's not a general release that's fallen in my lap, I don't really care anymore. I'm just putting my efforts on trying to get back some of my old collection. And then also, too, trying to put my efforts into another way of looking at shoes. And I'll get to that at the end of the video. How about that? So let's get back into the Remastered. Another one that came out last week, or was the week before. I think last week there wasn't really nothing. Was the Marvin the Martians. This shoe looked a lot better to me on paper, on pictures. It looks a lot brighter, a lot more bolder in your face. Not that it's not, I like it. But it was a little bit of a letdown for me. But I'm not a huge 7 person. I'm not a huge all black person. Oh, get it? All black shoe person. But I think I'm going to hang on to these because they do got a little kicks here and there of my bright colors I love. No complaints on the Marvin the Martians. You know, is it a remaster or remastered quality? To be honest, I don't have any more 7s in my collections from my old days, so I can't have nothing to compare it to. But nothing's really popping out at me like it's super great now. Worth the $190. So, prices I don't care anymore. Just three general releases now can get me a pair of my Grails, and that's another project I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna tell you at the end. Like, you can get a pair of Red Supreme foams for $600. Well, that's 3 of these. I'd rather, I'm on the point now where, hey, if I miss 3 $200 Jordans, I don't care. I'll just jump on eBay and buy me a pair of Supreme foams. So I'm kind of looking at it like that now. Obviously, with these 7s, you have the more tumbled leather look. No complaints, again, on quality stitching, glue, or anything on these. Kind of turned it around, at least with the pairs that I have picked up. So, then you have the 4s, which I just wore for the first time today. Definitely going to be a summer shoe that I'm probably going to beat up on. I always like to have a white summer shoe. Normally it's a 3, but since there really ain't no more 3s lately and I haven't picked nothing up on eBay, my last one was the Crimson 3s, which you can see at the bottom right there. But those are getting pretty beat, so I might start to retire those and switch over to these 4s and wear these for the most part throughout the summer. Then we go on to the 1 lasers. How about those? Very cool. I believe they made them higher to be more like the original OGs as compared to the black, the breads and what have you. Well, yeah, got a little bit of a height difference there. So, you see that? I still haven't wore these yet. I'm waiting for the right moment, man, because when I wear these, it's going to be special. It's going to be special. I gotta make sure that day I wear them counts, because that's going to be memories for me coming back. But going back onto pairs that I don't care if I miss. The Laser 4s were, I didn't have a hookup for them. I only have a hookup from basically the general releases, unfortunately. Nobody else in this town, they'd rather make money off of resellers. So until they get caught, then there's not really nothing I can do there. Or until I put more effort in, either way. But like I said, I'm just not, I don't care anymore about putting the effort in for the shoes that don't fall into my lap. So I missed the Laser 4s. And that's okay. Because weren't those $250 anyway? I don't know. So the prices are just, I don't care. Everybody, most of you know what I've been through, what I had to do. And so I kind of look at the shoes in a whole new light now. And spending 200, 250 on a shoe, if I don't, I don't. I don't care, you know. One of the next things I'm working on, I made a Facebook page for. If you guys want to check that out, if you like this thought and this idea, it's called the $50 Sneaker Society. With all the shoes that are coming out, obviously Nike has ramped up the production, thankfully, and it's easier to get general releases now. There's a lot more shoes coming down the pike, going into clearance stores, into your Ross stores, that you can pick up for 50 bucks and under. And that's a cool thing. If you're a real sneakerhead, that excites you because, I mean, now you can build your collection cheaper with some nice shoes. And, you know, the only people that don't care about that are the hype beasts and the people who, you know, worry about only the high dollar stuff. And that's not me anymore. So I'll show you a few pairs I've picked up at Ross's and stuff like that. How about that? We've got, this is one of my favorite pair of Adidas. And the colorway is just killer for me because I love purple, I love orange. And these were like $30, $39 at a Ross store. So this was like this is my main page on my $50 Sneaker Society Facebook page. So if you want to join that, if you like the idea, you can do that. Also the Soul Cave, if you want to join that page, you can like that up. So we got that. Another one I picked up at Ross was another Adidas. So gotta love that design. Similar to what was that? The LeBron. Was it the LeBron 10s? The Raptors, I believe. So you put that colorway on Adidas, nobody wants it. Put it on LeBron, everybody wants it. But so that was cool. These I paid $25 for at Marshall's. And this is old school kicking it, so only the old school cats are really gonna love something like this. The old cons. So $25. How can you pass that up? Especially when you grew up in a day where you've seen these on people's feet. So I can't. I'm kind of excited to wear that shoe. Also, the old Adidas Attitudes. Got your orange, your blue, and your white. This reminds me of like Anthrax days back in the day, back in the early '80s. Sorry, I'm not really showing too much details on the shoes. It's the first video back, just kind of doing more talking than I am anything. So that's gonna be cool. Not a great view from the top, but it's got a history value in my mind. So I love that. So those are some of the things we put up on the $50 Sneaker Society page on Facebook. Obviously, we still got the Kit Crazy page, which really don't have too much activity anymore. It's got the biggest amount of people, but not the activity. I finally was able to add a dub back into my collection. Obviously, before I had to sell my whole dub collection. God, it still stings saying all that. I had to get rid of all that, but that's all right. So I finally got a dub back. I passed on the first several because it seems like they changed the silhouette a little bit. It's almost like it droops more here. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't have, like I said, I don't have my old stuff to compare it to, but the profile just doesn't hit me like the old ones used to. Top view is still awesome, but there's something that changed about it, and also too the amount of money you have to pay for dubs. Grab them on clearance if you want them. That's the way I look at them. So I'll wait till they really drop on clearance before I pick any more dubs up, unless there's a color that really stands out. And I love this teal color, which brings me to the teal 4s. Remastered. No complaints on quality that I saw on this pair. Love this colorway. I think this was the colorway that they all of a sudden dropped some goofy ass story about, trying to make a history behind this shoe because it's a new colorway. I don't remember what it was. I don't even remember if it was this shoe for sure. I'm pretty sure it was. But Nike, Jordan brand, you don't have to do that. All right. You don't have to make up stories, especially when people look at it and go, yeah, right, whatever. So let me bust through a few more. How about these? The old Nike mags were extremely hard to get, obviously, as you know, and hopefully this year, hopefully the automatic laces, hopefully they'll make enough that everybody will have a shot at those, because who's not going to want them? You're going to have the The shoe fans, you're going to have the Back to the Future fans. So there's going to be like double the people looking, trying to grab that shoe. So I just hope they ramp up the production so huge that everybody can get that shoe. Especially if they're going to still donate even a part of it to Parkinson's. They need to make hundreds of, they need to flood the market with that shoe to not only give everybody what they want, but to help out a cause. But one of the websites, was it Costumes HalloweenCostumes.com or something like that, released the whole costume version, which was cool. It does light up, so that was cool. I don't think I'll ever wear these. They're more for just to sitting here and looking at, kind of decoration, but that was cool. Love that shoe. A couple more. I'm not a big fan of the new KDs, but there have been a couple of colorways that I couldn't keep away from, and that is the Floros. I'm not a big fan of straps up so high. I don't mind them when they're down lower, or they don't get involved with taking your shoe on and off, but when they're up higher, I'm not big of a fan unless I can keep them undone. But love the Floros, just as I love the older Floros. Very cool shoe. The next one I'm showing you was just pure work of art shoe for me. I don't know if I'll ever wear this shoe, because to me it's just art, and it has made it into my curio cabinet of 5 sneakers, my top 5 sneakers. So it's made it to number 4 in my top 5 sneakers. Number 1 was my Ben's 23. Number 2 of my the Ben 13, sorry. Number 2 was the Chutney 13s, my very first pair of Jordans that I bought, that I went 2 weeks without eating to help pay for. Number 3 are my Grinch Kobe's. And these number 4 on the list. I've still not put in a number 5 yet. Nothing's made it to my number 5 on the top list yet. But this one is number 4, and like I said, I don't know if I'll ever wear this shoe because it's so nice, it's so clean. And that is the Aunt Pearls. Just gotta love the detail on the strap, and then the whole print behind it. But so to me, this was just an art piece right here, and it's more art than shoe to me. So very kick-ass shoe, very clean, mean, nice, just bam, gonna sit on my shelf. Back in the number 4 state. I think we'll cut it here. We're already at 20 minutes. That went by quick. God, you didn't even get any goofy stuff from me. Well, maybe a little. But I'll try to make these more often now. And we'll get into, the God, there's so many that's come out that I've gotten the pack with the 11s and the 29s, and then the white 20 or white 11s. You probably see some back there that I've never made a video for. So if you see something pointed out to me, let me know. I've got tons of shit to talk about. I can make this video on and on and on if I wanted to. There's so much stuff I want to talk about. But how about this? I'm going to leave you on my next project, which I'm going to shoot right after this video. And my next project has to do with buying shoes that you want, some of your grails that are on eBay that are $1,000. I'm going to start an installment, doing a weekly installment video of turning $20 into an expensive pair of shoes. Working on the title and all that now. Hopefully we'll have that. I'll have that first episode up this week, a few days after you're seeing this video uploaded. But gonna just take $20, go to the thrift store, buy stuff, put it on eBay, flip it, take the money, buy stuff, thrift store, put it on eBay, flip it. Take you through a weekly process, see how long it takes in order to get the Red Supreme foams or the DB foams, some of my Grail shoes, my Black and Royal ones back. I'd love to have them back. The Ray Allen 13s. So I've got several shoes I want to get, but I don't want to pay for them. So I'm going to show you how to take $20 and turn it into an expensive pair of shoes with some hard work. So if you like that idea, watch out for those videos. And I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll get more into details. And like I said, I got tons of stuff that I want to talk about. So I could go on forever. So thanks everybody for supporting and wanting me to make some videos again. And I'll try my hardest to keep them coming. Thanks.